is a handsome prince with a gloomy face, for he did not have a bride. Oh, he sighed, alas, and he pined, alas, could alas the prince couldn't find a lass that would suit his mother's bride. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant air, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. On a stormy night to the castle door came the lass the prince had been waiting for. I'm a princess, lost, quoth she. But the queen was cool and remained aloof, and she said, perhaps, but we'll need some proof. I'll prepare a test and see. I will test her thus, the old queen said. I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses, I'll place a tiny pea. If that pea disturbs her slumber, then the true princess is she. Now the bed was soft and extremely tall, but the dainty lass didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that pea, then we've proved enough of your royalty. Let the wedding music play, and the people shouted quietly, for a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant air, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of this story. I think them all. Now, this is the prettiest by far, but I'm afraid it's not entirely accurate. You see, I know the true story of the princess and the pea for the very good reason that I was there. Now, it was a small kingdom ruled over by a talkative queen and a mute king. Now, the princess in the true story, well, she wasn't the only one put to the test. Actually, she was one of 13 who came to wed the prince, and for one reason or another, were found to be unsuitable. As a matter of fact, the day I arrived at court, they were testing princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Huh?
Well then, name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Would you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the third king first? Well then, 3 kings of...
question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a famous man often referred to as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? 3. How many rows of teeth did the beast have and what kind? And 4. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
1. St. George. 2. Dragon. 3. 12 rows of teeth and they were iron. And 4. Would you repeat the last question, please?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
A middle name?
The middle name.
Oh, the daughter-in-law?
In-law. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, please, Pat. Please, Pat.
Do you speak, milady?
No.
20 seconds.
I do wish her luck. She is a pretty little thing.
10 seconds. I'm terribly sorry, your time is up.
Oh, too bad, my dear, too bad. You do show certain aptitude, but as for true brilliance and royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. However, to show that there's no hard feeling, here's a nice consolation prize. Goodbye, good luck, and get out. Sweetheart, stop this, stop pouting. Now don't dilly-dally, Dauntless, it's nearly time for your cocoa.
Get the bird.
Just the bird. Why did the bird test so difficult to pass?
Alas, alas, is what I lack. Alas, alas, alas. Nowhere, no one, they went to love
The lonely, instant life, go. And get the prince a royal wife. We have an opening for a princess, for a genuine certified princess. Tell us when you intend to enlist and never weary.
Now the ladies give a big for living in sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful qualified princess.
When the beautiful night will ride over
None of the ladies are having any fun.
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
What to do?
Take the ladies in waiting.
He's a gentleman too.
4,
6, 8,
11, 12 is everything wrong.
they came, they were tested.
And swiftly requesting the Lord. With genuine certified
Sound the fight,
tell us when you intend to send us
and get the prince a royal wife. None of the ladies are having any. No one is having any. No one is getting any younger. And if things are good, how we'll see. We have an opening for a princess. Something else, nice enough, sweet enough, smart enough, crazy enough for
Stop, Bill! Dauntless will never get married. I'm just giving up hope.
Minstrel, you have just arrived?
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Watch closely. I take a perfectly plain piece of parchment paper. Notice that it is a plain piece of parchment with no cuts, folds, creases, or concealed pockets. Well, what is it?
Excuse me, Cardamon, but I have to take the minstrel to see the castle steward.
This way, please. I'm on my way to Normandy. I shan't be staying long.
I put up with a great deal from you for your father's sake. Don't address me as Cardamon in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, don't presume.
Oh, Sir Harry!
Tommy, you missed the test.
Sweet Larkin, my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the Herald keep me busy.
We're the latest princess with a fan.
No!
Yes.
Bad luck. But don't despair, for we have plenty of time. If a true princess is not found within the next few months, I will go out and find one myself, for I don't deserve to wear these spurs.
Tom,
My love,
do you remember the royal jousts on Whitsun Day when you won those spurs?
of course.
When you were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land. And everyone agreed that you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you might someday become Lord Chamberlain, or even Prime Minister.
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
You remember the royal picnic we all had later on in the Greensburg with the lovely cold beverage?
Yes?
And you and I wandered away from the others, and watched the sun go down.
Yes?
And there was a lark singing in the trees, and you said you remember that moment forever, because a lark song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Larkin, yes.
And then we watched the sun go down.
Oh, yes!
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So you see, a princess or daughters must be found, and soon. So I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh my God! I'm so worried. This could ruin you, and you've never been Prime Minister or anything. Just say the word, Harry, and I'll go now. I'll go far away where they'll never find me. Just say the word.
No, you'll stay here. Why should we both suffer all of our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Thank you, Harry.
We're none of us perfect. Everything's going to be all right. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't, because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know I don't belong, and furthermore I shan't belong to anyone but you. In a little while, just a little while, you
that now it's time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married? Don't want you to get married? Thomas, don't you trust me?
Well, of course, Mama.
Well, then how can you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you I want you to get married? Only this morning I was saying to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. After all, he is the prince. I said, don't forget that. He's next in line to the throne. I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people in the world, but on the other hand, we're not going to live forever. And I just know I'd feel much better, much easier, and much more relaxed if that boy were married and settled himself. That's absolutely verbatim, exactly what I told your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything. He never does, but you know him just as well as I do. And I don't have to tell you how thoughtful he is. But that's my cause of pain, and I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along, never have. If he makes me miserable and makes me suffer, I'll just have to put up with it. But I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude toward him or me. He may be a loose, mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, rotten man, but he is your father, and I want you to respect him. There's only one person who really cares about you and really worries about your health, your happiness, and your future. And that's what I'm talking about right now, your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership, and I wouldn't want to see my little boy make the same mistake I did and wind up miserable like I did. You are a prince, and you must marry someone good enough, smart enough, who's able to provide you a nice, sweet, beautiful baby boy. And of course you have to be a princess, and one that I absolutely insist upon. She must be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just like I was. That's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me. Oh, of course you do. Oh, God, if I were only 20 years younger. Just remember this, you must trust me. You're home.
Hello, Harry.
Well? Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madame. Well?
Your Majesty, I have the honor to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess of the royal blood, one who will suit both your Majesty and Prince Dauntless.
No!
Mama.
No, no, no. We've been through all the eligible girls in all the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We'll simply have to wait till their little sisters grow up, and that'll take years.
But, madame, I plan to head north over the mountains,
Over the mountains.
across the Badlands,
Across the Badlands.
and into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
Into the marshland. Are you out of your mind?
Let it go, Mama. Let it go.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama, please.
Do you know how damp and foggy and quiet and humid and oppressive?
Sir Harry, try. Please, Mama. For me, Mama. Please.
All right, go ahead. It's your sinus. Hooray! Come along, darlings. You've missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry. Good luck.
Don't worry, little orchid girl. I'll bring back a princess who's not only a true princess, but one who will be able to pass the queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
I shan't be awake long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be waiting.
We?
You know. And where
Oh, next to my heart.
in a little run, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while I will see your
to find a true princess. But then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the lookout in the north round tower spied two distant figures approaching. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back! Sir Harry is back, the new princess! All right, now let's see, how does this go in the old story? On a stormy night, to the castle door, came the last the prince had been waiting for. That, of course, is utterly untrue. It didn't rain at all that night. In fact, it wasn't even night at all. And the princess? She only looked as though she'd come in from the storm.
Actually, my plan moved. But never mind, there's an ice trap right here, and I'll be trying no time.
Mama, look, she's all wet.
You swam the moat.
We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't make the drawbridge.
You swam the moat.
She seemed determined to arrive as soon as possible.
We had to get her rope and pull her out.
You swam the moat? All right, I'm a little anxious. My friend Sir Harry, he's still out here. He told me you had an opening for a princess. And a princess. So I figured the early bird catches the... Anyway, here I am. Who's like it is? Hey, on,
Hey, naughty, 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 naughty.
Hey, on,
Hey, naughty, naughty.
Why don't you ask for yourself?
Excuse me, did you ever say anything? Do you mean to ask me to believe that you are a true princess of the royal blood, and I am to actually understand that you have the nerve and the gall and the presumption to apply for my son's hand in marriage?
Mama, may I say something?
No. Do you imagine for one moment that I would even consider you suitable enough for any son of mine? You are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son isn't going to marry any most women, not while I have any breath in this body. And I haven't been feeling well, not at all well. I get these shooting pains all over here. And don't you try telling me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I've had the vapors.
Are you new here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Watch closely. I take a perfectly plain piece of parchment paper. Notice that it is a plain piece of parchment with no cuts, holes, creases, or concealed pockets.
It's a nut house.
Yes, but it's
You're the one, I guess.
Sure, I'm Prince Dauntless. The draft.
Oh, well, glad to meet you.
No, please don't leave. I like you. Everybody does. Almost everybody.
Listen, Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I wouldn't want to come between you and your mother. So I guess I'll just face the fact. Cut my waffles and head back to the school.
But I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swam the most.
Dauntless, I know I swam the open. I'm not like that. That's not the real me. I'm not like that at all. Yes,
You should see her swim, Mama. She's wonderful.
Yes, isn't she?
I like her, Mama. She swam the most. Twice. Can I marry her, Mama?
Can I? Marry her? Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of Her Royal Highness the Princess Winifred.
You're a little late. She's been there gone.
Gone?
Yes, she's swimming home. Master Harry is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Majesty.
What?
That one? You jest. On my honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Icklekill, guardian of the Midgard Serpent, and warden of the Ragnoric Marsh Lily. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tunis et malis, sed contra audentiorito.
What does that mean?
Roughly. If at first you don't succeed...
Never mind.
You see, she is a princess.
She looks like a princess. I know she's a princess. She must be a princess. At least a text, Your Majesty.
Please, her text, Mama. Please, for me.
Oh, all right. The wizard and I will put on our suit caps and make up a nice fair test, just like we always do. And I'll prove to you that that girl cannot possibly be a princess.
Come on, get her by the leg. Get her leg.
We'll test her for...
Oh, that's not my leg.
We'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test. And she'll fail, just like all the others. Fair and square.
Fair what? The royalty test.
Every princess suing for my hand in marriage must pass a test to prove she's a real princess.
What kind of test?
It's always highly secret.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I better get into some dry clothes.
May I show you part of the castle on the way to your room?
Oh, sure.
Your
grades. Who? Oh, some lady? Which lady? 2 syllables. First syllable. Bird. Some kind of bird. Auk, bluebird, catbird, dove, eagle, finch, grouse, hawk, ibis, jay, kiwi, lark. Lady lark. Small word. And?
A knife. Which knife?
Sir Harry. Brush, wife, dust. Dust. Sounds like dust. Lust.
Lust what? Okay, you're going to start all over, right? All right.
She's in trouble?
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble.
How many syllables?
She's gonna have a baby? Does anyone else know? Sir Harry.
Of course, Harry knows. What does anybody know besides Harry?
Don't worry, we can keep a secret. The question is, can you?
Yeah, we know you can't talk. Can't talk, it's a matter of mutiny. We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your eyes, we produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our 3 voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to end, and I. But if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like 3 different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Sing hey, nutty, nutty, hey, nutty, hey, nutty, little, like a platoon of the. Oh, the bishop declares our behavior is true, and he piously looks to the sky. But when we go in swimming, we always know that the king and the jester, the king and the minstrel. Oh, the vintner makes wine from the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody but. Oh, the cook claims she's missing 1 chocolate cream roll and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and grill it up? Sing hey, nutty, nutty, hey, nutty, nutty, needle and thimble, crash a flash on the. It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the side. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the king and the minstrel and the king and the jester.
As if I didn't have enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catch-penny princess that comes along. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me.
No one. And now I have another one of those princesses to cope with. I'm in no mood to sit for hours and rack my brain over a test for that girl when I'm not feeling at all well. But that's the way Gauntlets wants it. That's the way it'll be. She'll have her test.
Well, her papers seem to be in order.
I know, and the worst thing is that foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So we must think of a test that looks fair, and seems fair, and sounds fair, and isn't fair.
She heard she swam the moat.
Darling, is your father anything like your mother? Because if
Oh, no, my father is silent.
Oh, I'd love to meet him.
Papa, this is Princess Winifred.
Your Highness, the King welcomes you. And he asked me to say that he hopes you get 100 on the test tomorrow.
Oh, why thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madame, the king is mute, or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Dauntless was born. The curse says, King Sextimus will never talk until the mouse devours the hog.
Until the mouse devours the hog. I can't find a big mouse and a little
We tried that, but the mouse got scared and ran away, and the hawk said, Daddy.
Oh, well, just let me get this test under my belt and we'll figure out something. Don't you worry. It certainly has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. A short while ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty. Yes, I know.
Your Majesty,
Now that is a nice man.
I think you would better have a talk with Prince Dauntless very soon about, you know.
About what?
Dauntless, your father feels that he has been neglecting his duties. And now that you're old enough to get married, he thinks you should have a little talk. You know, man to man.
You mean about things? You mean now?
Well, the king says maybe it would be better to wait until later. He says there are a few facts he has to look up first.
I certainly do like almost both your parents, Dauntless.
Well, we want you to be happy, dear. And we know it's a bit different from what you're used to.
It is a little hard making the adjustment to dry land and everything. Well, you must be like a fish out of water. As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Oh, some of the poorer people do. But the nobility all live right in the swamps with their servants and pets.
Oh, do you have pets?
Lots.
Dogs?
Frogs. Oh, please, what did you tell us about? Oh, yes, please do. Yeah. Why don't we just I come from the land of the foggy, foggy
taken care of.
Thanks. It's already been taken care of.
Oh, I see you meant my dear Lady Larkin.
You mean this is a little Larkin girl?
The very same, Your Highness.
Oh, why, Harry, she's beautiful and a bundle of energy.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I realize how poor my description must have been.
I'm afraid Sir Harry isn't very good at describing people, Your Highness. Well, we may not know how to describe them, but he sure knows how to pick them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've never been so humiliated in my life. What? I have to return these to the fourth floor. Bye. I thought she was a chambermaid.
What?
A chambermaid.
Larkin, how could you? How could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could you mistake that chambermaid to be a princess?
Don't say such a thing! Just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a mistake? Now don't you dare try to blame it on me!
I do blame it on you!
She was on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor!
She's a real lady wherever she was. That's more than I can say for some people around here.
I hate you!
I hate you too!
Get out!
Don't worry, I'm going!
Goodbye!
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 That will help that what's-her-name to sleep. Now don't get a sleeping potion and some of that good heavy incense. And that hypnotic mare, too. Wait, the most important thing is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. We'll make what's-her-name dance until she drops. Now, what should we do? Do you know the stairs in Brawl?
Yeah, sure.
No, not tiring enough. Let's see. I call it. We can do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's absolutely exhausting. Do you know it?
No.
Well, it's the rage in Venice. Everybody listen. There's to be an official ball tonight and everyone is to attend. We're going to do that new dance, the Spanish Panic, so you might as well learn it right now. The basic step is flip your skirt, open, close, right, right, right. It's just like that, just like the magic step, but only forward. Now, right. Flip your skirt, open, close, right, right. Oh, doesn't anyone here know the Spanish Panic?
Yes, Your Highness, do we know it?
Oh, well, thank heaven someone is up to date around here. Why don't we all watch while court dancers, Sir Harold and Emily demonstrate?
Well,
I've been here a month and he hasn't caught one yet.
I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, we'll set a trap.
Oh, you exaggerate.
Not a bit. Someone's coming? Who? The Queen!
And it has to be big and loud ball we've ever had. So be sure to hire extra musicians for tonight's dance. And tell the jester I want him to perform. Not that I'll be able to enjoy any of it with that strange nagging pain in my jaw and my aching back. Oh, no one will ever know what I suffer.
Very well. What was she jabbering about? The Queen is going to make us do something.
What?
Exercise? Who is it? I don't know. My lady, is there something wrong?
No!
Well, we're glad of that anyway.
I felt faint, that's all. I was just sitting in my room sewing, and it got a little stuffy, so I decided to come out here and get some air.
I see you were planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty, you don't know. You just don't know. Do you have any idea what can happen to a relationship between a man and a woman? I'm glad I found out when I did. It's better this way. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
That's a pretty big step to take all alone.
I have no choice.
You're leaving forever?
Yes.
You'll need help.
Who would help me?
My lady.
What did you say? You're going to protect the Lady Larkin? And who's going to protect you?
Chivalry demands a knight to protect a damsel in distress.
If you say so, Your Majesty.
She'll have to travel light, though, the way a man does.
Yes! That's it! She'll go as a boy! We can steal one of Prince Dauntless's suits! We'll get this stuff out of sight. You can wait in your room.
Wait a minute! No! No! I don't need help from anyone, thank you! I can go alone!
Over the wall?
I don't need help from anyone!
Oh, you'll be fine once you get past the water rat.
Rats?
Oh yes, they live on the edges of the stagnant pools, near the quicksand.
Quicksand?
Beyond the wall, which you must climb. 22 feet and covered with slime. Nested with spiders. So the spiders are sweet. Compared to the snake on the other side.
Oh, they won't hurt you. Unless, of course, you plan to go alone.
Well, I did. But if I knew it'd be so terrible out there.
Then take a second thought and come with me. I know all the secret ways to get us free. Over the hills and to the open sea.
Then where?
It's April, isn't it?
April?
Normandy is fine and fair. So Normandy is where we'll go. I can show you a beach where lovely blossoms
You better not let the Queen catch you walking.
Have you seen Sir Harry? He's had a fight with Lady Larkin. Hey, look!
Hey, it's the French girl. I hear she only speaks one word of English, but she's a real charmer.
What's the one word?
Yes.
How's it going, Harry, old boy? Oh, très bien.
Hey, Harry, after the ball, we're gonna have a party on the West Parapet. Don't forget to bring the wine.
And something to throw the rug.
Oh, Harry, ask people if she'd like to bring something. Voulez-vous?
Yes. Come along now. Let's keep it Venetian. Isn't this fun?
I can't even lift it. But I know you'll be able to pass. You don't even have to worry.
Do you want me to pass?